I am downtown Austin. I'm about to go on another 10 plus mile bike ride. My first time attempting this on my bike, and I can't wait for you guys to see and watch. This is what made me fall in love with this city the very first time I visited back in 2018. Has it been that long? But look, you can kind of see the back skyline right there. Beautiful. And there's this new bridge, pedestrian bridge that they just built. I'm hoping to get some good footage of that, so let's go. Right now, I'm riding the Ann and Roy Butler Trail, Austin's favorite way to get around downtown. It's about 10 miles long, circling Lady Bird Lake, and it gives you some of the best views of the skyline. You can really feel the energy of the city out here. Runners, bikers, families, everyone using the trail to connect with Austin in their own way. What's cool is that the city itself is going through the same kind of transformation. Downtown Austin is in the middle of some huge changes, and the Butler Trail is the perfect front row seat to see it all unfolding. One of the biggest changes coming is Project Connect. Austin's building new transit hubs downtown, tying into a bigger network of trains and buses. The goal is simple: make it easier for the people to get around without a car, whether you're commuting to work or just heading out to meet friends. Imagine hopping off this trail and straight onto a train that can take you across the city. And speaking of movement, the I-35 Cap and Stitch project is set to reshape the east side of downtown. If you've ever noticed how the highway kind of cuts Austin in half, that's exactly the problem it's meant to fix. The plan is to lower the highway and cover it with green space, reconnecting neighborhoods that have been separated for decades. Someday, you'll be able to cross over I-35, and instead of traffic, you'll find parks and gathering spots. As the city grows, the main spine of Austin, Congress Avenue, is also getting attention. It's being reimagined as a people-first street, with wider sidewalks, more shade, and more room for life to happen out in the open. From the Capitol down the lake, Congress could soon feel less like a car corridor and more like the heart of the community. And right along this lake, where I'm riding, big plans are taking shape too. The South Central Waterfront will eventually become a new neighborhood, complete with parks, trails, and public spaces. Picture a vibrant waterfront community, all connected back to this trail, with the skyline as the backdrop. There's also the Palm District on the east side of downtown, where the focus is on carefully balancing growth with history. This part of Austin has deep roots, and the idea is to preserve that character while making the area more connected and welcoming. Over near Seaholm, improvements are coming too. Think new plazas, bridges, and safer ways to walk or bike across downtown. For anyone who loves exploring the city like this, on two wheels or on foot, those connections are going to make the whole area more inviting. And then there's a Waterloo Greenway, one of the most exciting projects in my opinion. It's a 1.5 mile chain of parks and green spaces right through the core of Austin. When it's complete, it'll give people a natural escape in the middle of downtown, a place to relax, enjoy concerts, or just take a break from the rush. All of these projects, from transit to trails to green spaces, are part of a bigger plan to make downtown Austin more connected, more inclusive, and more resilient. And riding this trail, you can really see how all these changes are setting up Austin's future. So thanks for joining me on this ride. The Butler Trail shows us today's Austin, but it also hints at the city we're building for tomorrow. If you've enjoyed seeing the trail and hearing what's ahead, hit that like button subscribe, and share this with someone curious about Austin's future. Until next time, keep riding and keep exploring.